Alright then, I think what we are going to do is roll for Skylar's activation. And that'll be a 5 or less for him to get full movement. I'm rolling a 5 for less for Skylar. He gets it. Alright, this ain't going to be too hard. He will move back into Ticonderoga, or he will be giving up the Army of the North. We are going to disband it. That's right. We're disbanding the Army of the North. It is going to be absorbed into Washington's army. He can't meet his 5 strength point minimum anyway. You have to have at least 5 strength points to have an army. So Schuyler, you have been relieved. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. So we'll move the 4 strength points over here. And we got all kinds of leaders in here with Washington now. This is as bad as Montreal. Got to get rid of some of these leaders. There's all kinds of units there, but it's hard to do. Let me see here. Without activating. What do we do with that magazine that's there? I guess we will destroy that. We don't want the enemy to get a hold of it, so there you go. Lots of leaders. And Washington's army's up to 16. Yeah, there you go, 16, I believe. All right. That is the Union. That is the Colonial. I think I've called them Union a couple times in this game. All right. Oh, wrong one. I'm dropping. Oh, that's either one because it's either side. Okay. There you go. We got our bags all marked up here, ready to go. That will take care of the Colonial action pulse. Is there anything else we want to do? I think there is. I think there is. Oh, Schuyler. He's going to move into there. He gets his full movement points. That was only one. He's going to drop units off there, and he's going to continue to move. We're going to continue to move. Oh, let's see here. Schuyler. I'll continue to move with. We're taking leaders. I think Schuyler's going to be on. He was the one that was activated. And you can drop off units. I think you can drop them off and pick them up. I think a leader can. We'll see. I know you can definitely drop off. So he drops everybody off there. He was at Valcourt. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can go up here to Norwich. Or he can just go 1, 2, 3 and go into Norwich. So Schuyler will take over these troops here. Well, that'll be it. Now I wonder if I could have. Well, we won't get fancy. I was gonna say I can go down there, drop one off. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Well, we'll just move Schuyler. I don't know about all that. Schuyler will keep on moving. He drops his troops off and gives them to Washington. Washington gives him a pat on the back and a good that a boy, and sends him on his way to Norwich. I think that's what we're going to do. I would. What do you call it? Muster the units there in Charlestown, but let me show you what I'm doing here. Units in Charlestown. I'd muster, but I want to keep that there as a block. He can go around though. That's all we can do right now. We have vacated Canada and bolstered up Washington's army. We'll see what's up. Seemed to me like it's one of the better moves I can make. All right, now for the last action pulse of the British. Find out what they want to do in response. We'll be right back. All right, had a couple plans. Still want to get behind Washington. Keeping in mind, though, lines of communication. Don't want to get cut off, so we'll see what's up with that. I think the Colonials are all good. Mostly because of Ticonderoga. We'll try to see. I don't know if key bases are supply sources for the Colonials. We'll find out when it comes time for battle, but we'll keep that in mind. Always keeping that in mind. Wanted to activate Nepphausen and get with these little spots back here, but we got another plan real quick. We're going to roll for Cornwallis. 5 or less to activate Cornwallis. Then we're going for a nice little morning walk. Make us breakfast. Oh man, you gotta love being off work. All right, 4. He gets to go. He's gonna take the land route, and he has 2. He can operate. He can He's grabbing all 8 of his strength points. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get the Saratoga. Wow. Leaving somebody off, though. Leaving somebody out there. Got to keep 4 in Boston. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. We will get some change. We'll be right back. He has 8 straight points. We got to leave somebody back for Garrison. We'll be back. All right, then. Cornwall's making a big move from Barnstable through Boston, Portsmouth, Brattlebrook, dropping off 2 strength points there. To solidify, and he's all set, lines communication-wise. Instead of 8 strength points, though, he's only going to have 6, which is fine. That'll be the limit. That's all he can move. Oh, what do we want to do? Anything else? And that'll be it, I guess, for the early summer. Oh, we ended the early summer. Not much going on, a lot of maneuvering. We have pulled away from down here at Newport. Trying to get us some big victories up here. We need to get some of these armies. It's a long stretch to get the Congress political will down to 0, so we're looking more for a military victory than a political will victory. I mean, it's what you can do right now in this stage of the game. Colonials still need this spot, and they win the game. I mean, I got cards. I mean, it's a golden opportunity, but boy, the British really beefed up their forces towards almost, I don't know, unbeatable up there. We'll see. All right, it is getting daylight, and I got a nice little walk coming ahead of me. I love the fresh air, stretching legs, getting out the dog. That's what we call gaming season. My off time until March or April. Yeah, they're gonna break my heart if it rains. I'll wait till May. Nah, I gotta get to work by then. But anyway, all right, we'll be back. Early spring action cycle. Finney. We're down here. We'll check for victory. Nobody's got victory yet. Advance the year and or season marker. Well, the year's still 1776. But we will go up here to season, late summer. Ready to go. We got us all stocked up at 4 action pulses. And we will determine who will have the initiative. All right. What else we got going on here? Oh, reinforcements will be next. Both players place the reinforcements, consulting their respective reinforcement charts. We'll grab the British first. See what we got going on for late summer 1776. All right. Add Graves fleet. Oh, what's up with that? What the heck did I do with all that? Remove. Oh, okay. I'm with you. This is all you read out. Oh my goodness. So you're not going to add Graves fleet. You're going to remove Graves fleet. I guess Parker Squadron. Huh. All right. Remove Parker Squadron. It says remove Graves fleet. Add 6 British. So let me see, where's Graves fleet at? It's a bummer. Graves, we hardly knew you. He's in there in Quebec, I think. Let's see here. What do we do with Graves fleet? He's in Quebec. Nope, that's Howe. I don't even know. Oh, he's in Boston. He's been in Boston the whole time protecting them. All right, well, we really have not had put this, I guess, in the British or in the naval bag. Any conflicts going on along the coastline, so the naval strength points haven't come into play. I think it did when we were attacking at Quebec. We did add that, so he has been removed. Now, what do we do about Parker? Is Parker on the map? He is. So I guess we remove Parker also? Huh. All right. Mark Parker and so the British had to have some naval assets go elsewhere, I guess. We're going to read that again. I'm determining that's what it means. Late summer 1776. It's scratched out, little thing removed, Parker Squadron, and I guess Gray's Fleet. We get to add 6 German, or 6 British, 3 German into the Europe box. We'll be right back. Alright. Basically what we're doing for the British, 6 strike points coming in this turn, and 3 from the Germans. Let's go over here and find out what the Colonials do. I don't know if they get anybody in the late summer. 1776, early spring, that's it. Nothing happens till the fall. We get some, must be doing some shipbuilding. They'll be ready in the next turn. Alright, what is it? Wow. More. Bringing force to bear. Huh. By the British. Alright. We have to check that all out. Alright, the British player can transfer any leaders to and from friendly spaces within North America. And I think that, I don't know, are we playing that right? British reinforcement, it does have transfer. Promote transfer Burgoyne. So but when that comes up, you can do it. I'm not doing it right now. I say we can't do it until it tells you to on that. I'm thinking if I'm wrong, we should have made it more clear in the rules. It'll be clear in my game. And hold on a second. Gilbert Collins is a gamer. You know, you figure when you play test it and all that. I don't know how much play testing they do, but there's a lot of questions that come up from me. Put me on as a play tester. I don't know if I had the time. I definitely got the time in summer. I don't know. Does that pay? Do I make money doing that? All right, let's see here. It is time to roll for initiative. Oh, we'll go down here. Reinforcements. Leaders of both sides are promoted, demoted, and removed. We did that. Colonial player can transfer any leaders except those in the leader pool from and to friendly spaces within North America. Yeah, are we doing this right? Because it does it have transfer even on a Colonial? Oh, deploy, remove, roll, deploy, remove. Come on, where's the transfer at here? Replace, deploy, promote. They don't even have transfer on here, so maybe we're doing it wrong. I don't know about that. Automatic leader pool. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it does say that. Let's hold off here. I'll be right back. Alright, so we come down here to reinforcements, and this might be a key. It says British leaders, except those that are leader your box, can be transferred to any friendly location on the board. It doesn't say anything as per the reinforcement chart. Huh. Are we supposed to assume that ourselves? Except the Caribbean. This is key here. Colonial leaders, except those in the leader pool, can be transferred to any friendly or empty spaces within the 13 colonies in anticipation of placing units there later. Huh. So what? The colonial player was blah, 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 blah. Current units are used in early spring, while militia paralleling regions. The colonial reinforcement space is currently occupied by Germans. They're placed in a leader pool box, okay. Chance to arrive. The reinforcement chart roll D6 needed to arrive if they did not arrive. Okay, well, I've seen that. Waiting for roll for 6 to do. If not specified directly, British reinforcements land at any coastal space. The reinforcement fleet must have their destinations before. Reinforcement play 1 on ocean line. No reinforcements. I don't know. What do we do here? That would kind of solve the problem of all these leaders being in the same spot. You know what I mean? We got a bunch of spaces and we got 4 or 5 leaders. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and go back to the original, I guess. They're not specifying it. It kind of does make sense. There's a little break during, the seasons. Transform to any friendly space. That's kind of goofy, but I guess they could. So we're not going to depend on the reinforcement chart, although it does have spots where it says transfer, so I don't know what to do here. British. All reinforcements are noted appeared from the Premier box. Transfer Burgoyne and Clinton. So these 2 can be transferred. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Let me think about this. We'll make a game decision. Alright, well, British got transfers on all their reinforcement charts. It's all over the place. Colonials do not. We're going to go ahead with the original way we played, and the game ain't that clear, so we're going to have to have some house rules. And during the change of seasons, I guess there's a little bit of a lull, I'd say. Although it's not really built into the game. And like I said, it's just a game. I don't know if we call my game a simulation, because I think all that stuff out. I don't be thinking, that game might be definitely rated high complexity on my game, but I don't want it to be. But there's a simple way to do it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and transfer. British can transfer anybody they want. Let me find out how I want to distribute these leaders. I'll be right back. All right, well, in lieu of our new interpretation, our latest interpretation of that rule, we have definitely moved some generals around. There's not a spot almost without a general. Clinton will be the only one in Montreal. Carleton, I think, has to stay. We moved him out of Montreal, put him into Quebec. So there'll be only leaders there. We have moved leaders everywhere. You can see pretty much what we've done. There you go. And we even moved, we're going over here, so took full advantage of that one. We got leaders all over the place. All right, that is it for the reinforcement phase. Oh, we were going to skip the early spring turns only, winter turns only, initiative phase. Both players roll D6. There you go. All right. Let's see what we are going to do for the late summer. Late summer already. Colonials keep it up. They haven't lost the initiative in a while, so they will take their action pulse. We're all set to go. Find out what the first moves will be on this turn. Be right back. All right. We're giving ourselves a little bit of a mulligan. And before we start this turn, we're going to train wherever Schuyler was. He's now going to be in the same spot as Washington. And Washington's army, they're in Ticonderoga. Now, sorry, let's say we're proceeding to the next turn. Nothing's really happened. I want to change the positions of leaders in anticipation of my plan. So now, we're going to disband Washington's army. And where's old Schuyler? Schuyler, you're getting promoted. Oh, Schuyler, I need to do another Schuyler impression. I don't know what it'd say, but I'll think of something here. Hold on. So Schuyler, you're getting promoted. You're getting 8. Oh, let me see here how we want to do this. We gotta leave Washington behind. You're getting green also with your army. And we're going to transfer everybody we can. We're going to give you everybody. Well, we keep the militia back here. 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to even maybe give. He can't go. He can only go with Army. Dearborn, you're going with him too. We're getting Washington out of there. You're going for the game. You're going for the game winner. We'll transfer Washington. We're leaving Washington there. All right, we're leaving Washington there. And we'll do a little muster action. Hold on a second. So then, Washington's army comes off. It has been disbanded. He will still be in Ticonderoga with 4 militia. I gotta check out the militia limits for that area though right away here. Let me check that out real quick. Be right back. All right, he's good. These units here are on this side of the river. They're in New Hampshire. All right. New York has a 6 militia unit. There's 2 there, 4 with Washington and Ticonderoga. Washington just gave his whole force over to Schuyler. All right, now I was gonna say Washington could muster, but he can't muster these boys because they can't cross the border. So he's stuck there with 4. It'll be all right. We'll be all right. We are going to activate for our first impulse Schuyler and the army, in the newly formed Army of the North. This is gonna be key. You better not fuck us up, Schuyler. We done gave you everything. You best muster 5 or less. Those full points. Yeah, he comes through. Schuyler will take the Army of the North 1, 2 into Quebec. We're going to have us a nice little fight. So we're removing everybody here and replacing it with, oh, yeah, the battle's on for Montreal. I'll be right back. There you go. Newly formed Army of the North on the offensive. And there's Clinton. Now we're looking at tail of tape here because as a British, we want to make a decision. Looking at a 2-to-1 attack. Here are the die roll modifiers. Oh, rolling on a 12 table with +5. Rolling on the 6 table with a +2. As much as the British play would hate to do it. They gotta get out of there. Yep. So we'll be rolling for Clinton to withdraw. I'm gonna see if does he have to roll or does he automatically get out of there. It is time to abandon. Ooh, Montreal. Yep. We'll have to see what's up. The initiatives what did it. And then the reforming the army and everything. So we'll be right back. Great strategy by the Colonial players. We'll be right back. By Washington. We'll be right back. All right, Mr. Collins has a retreat mechanic, so it's not automatic. Clinton might get stuck there and have to fight. He's got to roll a, oh, let me show you here, a 5 or less. Is ready to stay to get out. Might be the highest, but I like a good drop. All right, he makes it, so he can retreat 1 space. Now this can go on until Schuyler uses up all of his movement points. So Clinton will move back. A retreating army. I think he gets a disrupted marker on him too. I do believe he. Oh shoot! He gets a Duncan cap. We'll be right back. All right, the magazine at Montreal says in the rules is destroyed if the friendly strength points are forced to retreat. So we will get, let me read that again. Because it has two different things on there. Let's see what we can do here. Sorry about this. I just looked at it, but now I'm thinking about what it says here. Oh, an enemy strength point can capture a magazine if it is alone in a space with no strength points that are garrisons. All right, that's the only time you get captured. But there were strength points there. It says once captured, it's flipped over. If friendly strength points are forced to retreat, that's what has happened in this case, including overrun. The magazine is destroyed. So the magazine is destroyed. We don't get it, but we do get a key space, which is a supply source for the Colonial. So we're good at Montreal. We moved out of Ticonderoga. We took 1 movement point to get to Valcourt, 2 to get to Montreal. We still have 1 more left. 1, 2, 3. We got 1 more left. It'll get us to Trace Riveras, where Clinton is. Ooh, I think we gotta go forward. Yeah, we gotta go forward. We gotta see how to. Oh no, how do we freaking. I gotta think about this react. All right. Well, we're moving out of Montreal. Everybody is. We're not leaving 1 strength point back. And our last movement point, we're moving into Trace Ramirez. And we're gonna see if he wants to make a stand there. They'd be losing. They'd be losing. We're retreating again. Rolling for. Ooh, who we got there again? I think it's just a 5 or less. Like it always is. Clinton, 5 or less to retreat again. Oh, you know what? He's got it. Hold on a second. Not a big question. Is this go on him with a mandatory retreat after battle, or when you retreat voluntarily? We'll be right back. Again, rules are not that specific. It just says a retreating force. So he is retreating, and he is going to have a marker put on him. Now, if he retreats again, which if he does, we're rolling right now. Well, let's go ahead and do it this way. Marker on Clinton from last turn. If he retreats again, he's got to suffer a step loss. So when he gets out of there, he wants to get a 5 or less, I do believe, or else it'll be a battle. All right, he gets out of there. He loses a step. So we'll do it like this. He'll keep the marker on him. He'll lose a step, and he will retreat to Quebec, Carleton. And that should be the end of Army of the North's move. All right, we got a line of communication all the way back here still. All right, we're good to go. Just hold off a second. We gotta get that stuff straightened out. All right, we're all set. That's what it looks like. So he has moved here. 1, 2. Oh, we might not be able to do that. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets us there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, gets us where we're right here. All right, we were able to do that. Make sure we moved out of 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so he's here. It's our last movement. He has retreated. We're set to go. We got Montreal. Let me see here. What do we need to make it legal? As much as I hate to do it, make it legal. Let me find out under control what it says about control. If it's the last person that was in the space, I don't want to lose this strike point. We'll right back. Right, under control. I think they're pretty clear on this. At first I thought it was vague, but now I'm looking at it again. I think it's pretty clear. The British begin the game controlling all spaces in Canada. That's what we're looking for specifically is Montreal. So default, it's British. All right. And 6 spaces in the 13 colonies. Oh, are they marked red? They might be. All right, they are. Here's 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's see, 4, 5. I'm seeing what he's seeing. I'm there. 6. I'm with you. Okay. So we gotta leave a freaking garrison here. There you go. It's default British. Gotta leave somebody there to control Montreal. We're in control of Montreal. All right, there you go. Now we're not done with the colonial turn. Don't touch that dial. We are 1 battle away from a win. We played this game pretty good up to this point. Extended march. Card must be declared before rolling for movement. Oh shit. Add 2 points to any blah blah blah. So we did it wrong. We should have put this card down when he first rolled for movement. Huh. I guess when he left Ticonderoga, we should have put it down. Alright, well there you go. Made no big deal. Add 2 movement points to any land force. So we're playing this card, and that'll take the Army of the North on to Quebec for a final battle or a siege. We'll check that out. We'll be right back. Alright, well here you go. We are there at Quebec. Nothing really happens with these boys being disrupted already. It doesn't reduce them or anything. They just get another unit lost, plus they have to retreat. But it comes down to this. 10 strength points versus 10 strength points. We had to leave those boys there because those red spaces go to default to British, so we can't trace a line of communication back. Had to drop off 2 to avoid the line of communication penalty. There's your die roll modifiers. We get killed versus that fortress. I'm up there in that fortress. That's all designed into the game. It's great design. Game mechanic. And there you go. It's a big decision. There's a die roll. Now I want to look at the results here. We're both rolling underneath the 10 table. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it could be. It just depends. Definitely a bet of the dice. I think we got to take the chance and win the game. We got to take the chance and win the game. We lose that, yeah. So we're going to roll the dice. We're going to have this battle. If we don't, we could siege. But if we lay siege, you know the army of the, when it comes to their impulse, we didn't leave Montreal that secured. So can he get there? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have to get a full activation. He'd have to get a full activation to come and rescue his boys down here. He'd need a 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything less than a full activation, he can't get to us. We want to lay siege to go for a big fight. Man. Siege takes time. Oh, I just moved everybody out of the way here. Hopefully everything's okay. We're going to roll the dice. Have fun with it. Alright, let's have a battle. So it is on. If they retreat, we could win the game. This is the battle of the game here. I'm ain't got the cheesy special effects, but I'd have something going on. Let's roll the dice. Oh, let's hold off here. See if we want to do anything with cards. No cards here for the Colonials. Well, what kind of cards did the British have? Oh, the battle's on, so we can't back out now. Oh, ho, ho. How many of these can you play? Oh, game changer. Be right back. The attacker announces if he will be using an action card, followed by a defender. Okay, well, the defender is going to use an action card. So we'll put this down here and add another 2. Oh, ho, ho, ho. +5. Oh, it killed. That just killed. +5 on their die roll. That was not needed. That was a dumb mistake. Alright, can you say stupidity? But we had to go for it. We had to roll. Who knows? They might get. If they get snake eyes on the roll, we could still win. But they get +5, so that's 6. Oh, what did we do? Alright, we should have retreated. Should have retreated. Forgot all about the cards. Didn't know they were going to play a card. They did. There you go. Put it over here. They can only play 1. That pretty well decides it, I think. We'll see how bad the damage is. I was going to say, got to go for it. Be right back. Alright, big die roll, big die roll. A win for the colonists, and they get a retreat. Mandatory retreat for the British. Could be game. Oh, it's not looking good. What's that last die look like? Oh! Alright, well, that's it. We had a chance. We took a Hail Mary, and we've come out failing miserably. Let's find out how the damage is. We'll go to the British first. I think they get max 15 under the 10 column. 10 column. Oh, right here. Oh, wow, that was close. 10 column. 15. 2 with 2 stars. All right. British. I think that's the tail of tape right there. 2 with 2 stars. All right. Colonials. Answer. This is the roll the Colonials needed to win the game. 4. Put underneath the same column. 4 underneath the same column. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 with 1 star. Alright, lay down and lose the battle, lose a strength point. They have to retreat. Oh no. They lose 2. We lose 2. And we inflicted 1 on the British. We got to retreat. We get a dunce cap placed on us. We'll be right back. No game winner. No game winner. We took a chance and came up short. The British made a statement. They ain't out of this game yet. We'll be back. Alright, thought about retreating the army over here to Sardigan. We'd still have a nice little spot to. Well, we don't. That ain't our spot. Yeah, I guess we'll be out of a lot of communication. Our supply source ain't the port. It's keys and magazines and such. So he is back with his dunce cap. There you go. And we're back here with who do all these people we got with us? Oh, okay. Let me see here what's going on. Yep, we'll put the army here. Yeah, and all these forces going to the Army of the North box. That is that. Here, we'll experience this one. Yeah, we got some work to do. We'll be right back. Alright, that old General Schuyler coming up a little bit short on his attempt at Quebec. So we'll see what happens next with the British impulse. Oh, let me see. Old Mr. Schuyler, General Schuyler. We have a few words about what happened at Quebec. Old Schuyler might say something like, "Well, I was given insufficient forces. This is a protest that I made to General Washington before I was sent on my quest. Unfortunately for us, the military tactics, obvious to even a common shoe cobbler, was not obvious to our General Washington. All I got to say." Be back. Alright, a little bit of friction in the ranks of the Colonials. And we'll move on now to the British Action Pulse. What can they do? What can they do? I gotta look at the map here. and see what the terrain features offer. British. Army of the North, I guess. They're in Northumberland. We'll see what's up. Get a chance to make my moves, a few other things to do, but we will be back this game here later on in the day. Find out what's up. Having a great time, man. Just missed it. If we would have captured that would have, let's see here, moved the political will. Just a what if. Ooh. Loss of both Montreal and Quebec would have moved him 2 to the left. That would have put him 1-2 at the 1. I would have played this card 1 to the left. I would have won the game. That close. Old Skylar. We'll see what's up. Did get some information about old C. Lee. I was thinking about old Henry Lighthorse Lee. I think that was General Robert E. Lee's relation. I don't know where he comes in at in this Revolutionary War, if he ever was, but we did see that old Washington had a nice little friction going on with C.H. Lee to where he had him court-martialed. Oh, yeah, all kinds of stuff going on. So our little cheesy General Schuyler theatrics might be right on the mark. It's just what I feel will be said. All right, well, Schuyler's there with a disrupted marker, a dunce cap marker. We'll take the dunce cap off of the British since there's their activation. But old Carleton and company in Quebec held them off with a really good die roll when they needed it. All right, it is the British impulse. Or not impulse, action pulse. Sorry about that, Mr. Collins. We'll get it right. Blabbing on there. We're going to straighten up, take a little break. Having a great wargaming morning. Unfortunately, live calls. And hope you enjoyed this episode. When we come back, it'll be the British response.